Yo, 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 what's good, YouTube? Yo, yo. Yo, 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 my bad. What's good, YouTube? Y'all already know, man. It's your boy LaRon, female rap elite. I am back with another video. Look, if you're new to the channel, please make sure that you like this video. Please make sure that you subscribe to the channel so that you're in the loop of the shit that we talk about. So listen, today, y'all already know we're here to talk about Armond Wiggins. He's fresh back from the Passa birthday party with Nicki Minaj on the mind. And I don't understand, like, yo, I feel like first and foremost, I just want to say this, right? And this is just how I feel about it. And I just have to say this because last week I just felt like, you know what? I was holding it off, but I'm going to say this right now because I see exactly what type of individual that Armond Wiggins is, right? So last week it started off. The first thing was this, right? Armond Wiggins uploaded some information that now he has. So as you guys see, I'm female rap elite podcast, right? So now he has female hip hop podcast or some shit, right? So I seen that, so I said, okay. The little index part of my mind was like, was that a dig at you? Then I see a little comments from different people saying shit. I'm like, okay. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, I don't give a fuck about shit like that because I am the being within this vessel. You know what I'm saying? No matter if I'm LaRon TV or Female Rap Elite Podcast or Dura Beam fucking blow up bed. It's LaRon. Like, you know what I'm saying? I am the potion within the vessel. It doesn't matter what his name. So I seen that, I said, okay. So then the next thing, and this is just all my feelings. I'm not saying that it's true. Then the next thing was the boy page was hacked. In my mind, I said, he lying. He doing all of this shit for attention because he want to push people over to that platform for that podcast. And it's all attention. Then the next thing leading up after that was the Cardi B birthday thing. Here we go. Listen, this how me feel. If you went and party with Cardi B, somebody who you love so much, which everybody who's listened to this know that you don't love her, my nigga, you should be so fulfilled and on a climax from busting the best sex in your life. And you run back to the platform and you obsessed with Nicki Minaj, spinning all types of different emotional things to have people argue about. Let me tell you what's so funny about Armond. If you're really smart and wise, you can see right through him. That boy is not fully fulfilled with Cardi B. And after me looking at that face, not his face, but her face in those pictures, I don't know if she was fully ready to be out there. Like, even with her Chanel outfit on that, like, she looked like they literally stuffed her into that outfit. I feel like if you were in a position like her, you're so blessed, why you can't just take the time off to just heal and get yourself back to the mainstream or whatever? But you have to do these little things to make sure that you stay relevant, right? So not too much into that, but when it goes to, first and foremost, what I didn't like about Armond Wiggins, when he talk about Nicki Minaj, talking about, oh, the fans are getting tired or whatever, right? Now, I do want to say this. That was Nicki's choice by bringing the motherfuckers up there that asked her those specific questions, right? Because the thing about it is a lot of people's emotional intelligence is on zero, right? It's on zero. A lot of y'all blow moments. And this is going to go into the next thing. A lot of y'all blow moments. You get a moment with Nicki and you ask her about music. Ask her about her son. Like, but see, y'all don't know how to be personable because only thing y'all think about is music. So that's subjective. Ain't nobody tired of Nicki. Let me tell you something. Nicki Minaj posts new pictures all the time. Content all the time. She's always posting. She's always tweeting. We just got a new fucking single last week. We still riding on a whole lot of money. Please don't let this man get in your mind and make you think that Nicki's not doing anything. It's almost sad that and you know what? This ties into him. Listen, let me say this. I felt like Armond Wiggins doing female hip hop podcast. Yes, I do feel like he was trying to dig at me. But one, I won't ever feel any type of way because this is not my number one, my outlet of income. For one, it's not even one. Right? For number two, you can't take anything away from me, from who I am and how I contribute in my point of view or anything. And the man is definitely intelligent and talented too. But when you go through life doing little like Armand was filibustering through that video, like talking about Nicki. Like the content, that this, that. The girl just dropped a new single last week. That's streaming. She just dropped a single a few months ago. That's streaming. We don't need no album. We got a whole reality show coming, and it's sad that you would go and sit up with them fake motherfuckers. Let me tell you something about this. True, I ain't seen nan motherfucker in that fucking party that I would be scared of. You know what it is? All these motherfuckers, they online do. They play these games. They try to copyright names and do shit. They play these little fuck games. That's what they do. I ain't seen a blogger on this motherfucker that I would be intimidated of yet. None. And it's sad that you can't. And if I was Nicki and I just came from her party and I was on YouTube doing some shit about Cardi, I'd be like, damn, my nigga, you just got off dick. Like, you literally just got off the dick. Just got off of it. You was just at the party, at the Passa. And she fucking took a photo with you in the driveway, my nigga. So let me tell you how LaRon breaks things down on the kitchen table conversations I be having in my head. This motherfucker went to that party due to an invite from Jason Lee or somebody. He got an invite because Cardi wasn't around that motherfucker. He wasn't around Megan or none of those other people like that, right? You was just in the venue. I know this girl that I follow, London Hill, she was even got invited and she has 0 pictures with Cardi B. She was just in the building. So I don't like when people try to make it seem like they more advantage of. And I ain't see a room, and it was a room full of people that I wouldn't have wanted to stand in. Like, what? You lame. Like, not saying he's lame, but it's just like that whole shit was lame. You invited all these hater ass bloggers out. Like, come on. And then the first thing you do when you go back, you give your commentary on the event, even though you had lackluster pictures. If you want to be honest, right? One of my cousins, we used to just be talking shit like, yo, why this person be going places where they don't never post no pictures of people who they with and things like that. We ask different questions. I want to see different angles. Where's the other pictures at with Cardi? Where's the other photos from inside of the party? Like, where is the true, I love you, thank you. You got a photo in the driveway going out, my nigga. You got a photo in the driveway going out, and then you came back and you still ain't fulfilled enough off of whatever it is that she provides. And listen, you got to be careful with somebody like Armond, because he's like, oh, and you know, the game is waiting, my nigga. This is her 5th era. She don't got to do shit again. Nicki could drop her album next summer. We don't got to. Nicki gives us enough. She give us enough. She's starting to share moments from her son. And, you know, different personal things like that, coming online, chit-chatting, dropping singles. Listen, this campaign season, she got 2 singles out. You know what I'm saying? I want her to come out with another U.S. single. Let's see. Shut the fuck up. I be hating, yo. You know what's so funny sometimes? When your phone go off and you get comments from dumb motherfuckers. Like, you motherfuckers don't know. Like, yo, I be really having to think like one of my friends, I was watching their channel, like, yo, I'm cool. I'm a nice person, but I'm really not that nice motherfucker that you think I am. Like, I really be wanting to type back, like, I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't give a fuck. Stop it. Y'all motherfuckers leaving these essay length shit talking about Nicki. It'd be funny shit. People be just trying to say any little thing. It's like, y'all motherfuckers is bored and you think that you playing on the mind frame of a 15-year-old. Yeah, okay. DoorDasher is approaching with your food. Yeah, so my whole biggest question to him is like, Nicki ain't feeding. She's not feeding. That's subjective based off of those people who got on there and they wanting shit from Nicki. And, oh, when we gonna get this? When we gonna get a freestyle? Them is them motherfuckers, and I hate to say this, and I hope that, listen, it is what it is. If it was Khalil or not, those are the people who don't like, and that's not to say that he don't love Nicki, but immediately asking for music. We just got a song. These girls ain't dropping shit. They drop shit and it flop. Megan just dropped a new song and it flopped with some trick-or-treat shit for the holidays. Why ain't nobody talking about that? But you want to ride Nicki's coattails because you was at that fake bitch party. That's what it's all about. Like, I started looking at some people's face. Like, when I was looking at her face, I'm like, something is not right around the edges. Like, something is off. Something off. Everybody caught to this Nicki. Right. And that's why also, like, I remember this. This is also a true testament too. Like, cause you know, I think I was listening to something that I think Tasha K was on Wiley's show, and she was like, you know, you can't do Nicki because everybody talks about her. Let me tell you something. I just talk about her through here. Armon could do a video on Nicki. He could get more. So it fluctuates. So I don't believe that anybody's name is ever like saturated like that. Like, I'm gonna talk about whatever the fuck I want to talk about, and people are gonna gravitate towards it if they do or they don't. But I just think it's whack that you came back from being at one of the, like, I think this is a highlight in his career. You were just next to Cardi B, and you back talking about Nicki on Live with Santana and all of this shit. Like, come on, come on. Come on, but you do it because you want to activate those Nicki haters within that subscription list. And you went like, oh, she's not doing it. The girl just dropped a single and a video on Friday. What more could you want? What more? I don't know about any of you guys out there. Maybe if some of you guys fall into that unfulfilled, but I'm definitely fulfilled from Nicki. She's been giving us treats. She's been coming online, posting pictures, doing stuff. Those are the things that matter. Though she's doing the things that these girls that they wish that they could do and still be relevant. They wish that they could do that shit and still be relevant. You know what I'm saying? Come on. I wouldn't have got up there and asked Nicki about no motherfucking music. I'd be like, oh, so how's your son? Like, you know, more concerning, like, questions that you're not going to ask. These niggas be asking the same shit. And yeah, Saucy Santana did get up there and was like, you know, he asked about a collaboration. Let me tell you something. And Nicki was not wrong shutting that shit down. So don't put people on front blast asking them about no motherfucking collaboration in front of the world. And then she feel like she got to say yes. That's how Megan got her collaboration. You know, the one that was in the party that you don't have any pictures with because they had all of the celebrities roped off. Yeah. You know, Megan Thee Stallion, the one that was on stage. I ain't see no pictures with her. You ain't really get no commentary on that because I'm telling you, all of them celebrities was roped off and everybody else was out there in that Southwest line just standing there. Like, come on. Come on. I mean, shout out to you, but it's like when you starting to do shit just to try to fuck with people, you naming your shit female hip hop podcast, do you, homie. But when you start to do shit with somebody else in mind, I don't want to do shit and think of none of you. When I name some shit, I don't be like, oh, I did this because 20 years later, I did this because this person has a name. I don't want to be in unison with nobody with still respecting people because I think that's whack. Because what'll happen is that people will always have that in mind. Everything is mental. No, you ever know somebody offer you some shit and you ain't want to take it? You be like, nah, I'm good. I'll get my own. I don't even want the thought of you attached to it. And you know, you've been doing this for a while. You're already on podcasts. Why you ain't been have female hip hop podcasts? Why? Why you ain't been do the thing? But see, those are little things that people do. Hold on. Your dasher dropped your order. Yo, I don't know what the fuck is going on. Yo. When I tell you, I don't know what the fuck is going on. So listen, I ordered my DoorDash and I've been ordering that shit for like the past 3 weeks, right? So I look on that shit. Now I got my PayPal attached to it and I have an old credit card on it and I didn't put my new credit card on it. And then, you know, on my Sam's Club, I have my business credit card, right? So I'm ordering my DoorDash and I'm like, why is this other credit card still in here? This shit ain't active. My nigga, I've been ordering meals on this credit card for probably like the past week. This shit is not active. I'm telling you, every time I order DoorDash, I select that option. I'm checking my PayPal to see if they taking the money. They not taking the money. They not taking the money. I'm gonna save that salad for dinner. I got me some waffle fries and a Southwest salad. I'm gonna save that salad for dinner though, cause it's too close. It's almost, what time is it? And I'm about to be leaving soon. Yeah, it's 4:14. I'm gonna get off here soon. But yeah, so, what's up, Nisha? Yeah, but that's just my thing though. It's like you just came back from, you know, to me that's a career highlight for you. And it's like I would be so high. You know, after you go to a concert, like you ever see Beyonce in concert, like me. When I went to go see the On the Run 2 concert and they had that, you know, that whole album, even like, yo, me and my cousins, we was all talking about that shit. We was all like on concert high for days. Couldn't see anything else but Beyonce and Jay-Z hearing that album. No, you know, that whole album My friends better than yo. I was playing that shit back when I tell you when I seen them in Houston. I was rocking that album for probably like a good month or two after that show. You be on a high. You don't be thinking about nothing else. But I'm telling you, everything that Armond said in that video was false. Nicki gives enough content. She don't got to drop a new video. She don't got to do a new freestyle. She just came out with a new song. She just came out with a new video. Freestyle means free. If you even notice, even people who don't even get streams like that, Remy, I even seen her live when Remy was like, freestyle means free, and there's something that's uncomfortable. She used to, even though she used to do freestyle, she's like, no. And especially when you do enough. Nicki does enough. Imagine how many pictures has she dropped within the past month or so compared to like other female rap, not even compared to anybody else. Nicki is saturating her base finally. Don't let these people plant these seeds of doubt, and then you go it's starting to be insecure, like, oh, she's not doing it. No. And then first and foremost, you got to think about this. Nicki is the top of top. This is fifth era. This ain't era one. They better pray to make it to fifth era and still be going platinum, but they lucky because they got them streams. They ain't even selling no pure sales. True say. And if Cardi was based on pure sales, that first album would barely be platinum. Let's talk about it. Let's talk. But see, they don't want to talk about that. And it's like the another sad thing that's behind Armond is that it's a fake passion with him behind Cardi. I know that girl know that he don't like her like that. I know, I can see it. He don't like that girl like that. He don't. It's just like, I'll support you because listen, when I first was introduced to YouTube, he used to like give an honest review on her. Now he don't do that no more. And then he used to drag Megan Thee Stallion. Now he don't do that no more because he felt like, oh, let me build this relationship, whatever. You know, the people, even if I don't like their point of views, but it's like the Joe Buddens and the DJ Academics and people like Millie, people who say what the fuck they want to say, like not trying to be like get a position or a thing like that. I'm not going to hold back from fucking saying anything. I'm not going to do that. And I'm not going to make it seem like I don't like a person just to support somebody who really has no fucking talent. You know that girl ain't talented. How can you as a black man look in your screen at your subscribers and talk down on this woman that you know that this ambiguous woman has no talent that even measures up to it? That's how I know it's a flaw. There's a flaw in his logic. It's a flaw, and I think he's smarter than that. And that's why I'm saying he knows what the fuck he doing. Armond be knowing what he doing. He's one of those emotional people who, I don't know if it's because people did it to him, but he will try to do just like that whole shit last week. First it was like, oh, I seen it. And then it was like somebody said something to me like, oh, with that whole female hip hop. I'm like, man, come on. It's wave after wave after wave of emotions. And a nigga like me who grew up with brothers and know when niggas is lying, I could see straight through shit. He's lying. Not saying like in that moment, but I'm just saying like I could see through situations like people do shit for attention. It's all a build up. First it was the podcast, then it was the announcement of being hacked, and then you popped up at Cardi B party and you was unhacked. Like, come on, man. Do your thing. Like, let your talent sell itself. Like, cause I feel like you would do good if your show was Armond Wiggins female hip hop podcast or whatever it was. But when you intentionally do shit like that. Exactly. That's all friendship. It's all friendship. And how could you attack a black woman for somebody who ain't got no damn talent? Like, come on. That shit crazy to me. Let's see. Kyle from the Neighborhood Talk is another fake one. Yeah, so this is, let me build a profile of these people, right? And that's not to say, because I think Armond would probably beat Kyle's ass. I think he probably would. But what I want to say is like, I honestly think he probably would. But when you look at like the different people, it's just like, and then when you think about like, okay, say you're not invited, and then you think about who was invited, it's just like, you know, you don't click up with people that's like that anyway, so don't even take it personal. Like, you know what I'm saying? You know, like, shit has changed so much, because I'm telling you, back in the days, it'd be like, you know, you at an event, some shit gonna go down. Could you imagine everybody being mixed in, like all the YouTubers like this mixed in an event? You know that it would be some issues. You know it. Kyle, you know what it is with Kyle? Kyle is a print blogger. He's a print blogger. So when this whole YouTube shit started to take off and people doing commentary and stuff like that, I think he wanted to merge in that, but he's a print blogger. He's used to just printing stuff and people liking it and not really have to deal with it. But I think he tried to like merge his personality into, you know, and he's not strong enough for it. He's strong enough for it. You gotta be firm. You gotta be laser focused. It's just like, yo, real talk. Like sometimes like people will be like, you know, even when I'll post different videos and label it a certain thing and they'll get mad. And I just be, you know, you have to pick a fine line to be like, okay, do you care or do you know what I'm saying? The reason why I don't ever take anything personal, because I'm telling you, because from the day one of like being on this shit and speaking to people, there'll be people who really like you, and then it just turns out it'll be different. So it just, listen, it's different. It's certain people who you just know, certain people who you may speak to, they might text you. Like it's this one girl, she texts me like every here and then just to check in on me, and they don't ever be for no intrusive shit. She just will say some shit, and I don't even like. It's crazy. But let's see. For someone who ain't got no talent, people love no talent just to say, I got a number one. Exactly. He said, maybe I agree. Enough to even leave a comment. Let's see. They thought Nicki was going to sit on a hiatus, but she has been bringing the talent with different sounds the girls can't duplicate. And even with the whole King of Reeds, it's like, motherfucker, you so bitter. You are so bitter. You are so mad that you wasn't selective. And now, if you was sitting up in there in that low quality platform or whatever medium that they was in, you wouldn't have had none of those complaints or anything. But you wasn't invited. You know what I'm saying? So you talking all of this shit. That's what rubbed me wrong about him. He's always saying something all the time. Like real talk, I ain't trying to be funny. Like, and I'm not trying to say I'm the best person out there for nothing. Listen, we all can fight. But it's just I be trying to wonder like, where do these people come from who be talking this shit like that? Cause trust me, I don't think that he could handle it. I don't really think he can. I don't think he could. I don't think he could handle it. Kyle just low-key scared of Cardi. You know what it is? Cardi probably, you know, threatened his ass and shit like that. That's probably why the accolades don't match the career. Hold up. Yeah. King of Reeds trying to get Cardi attention with the Nicki hate. Exactly. Toya, you see? Toya, thank you. Thank you, Toya. Because you know what it is? His fat ass wasn't at that birthday party and he seen Armon and all them. He was like, ooh, I need to twist and contort and try to do some commentary to get Cardi on my side. You fat, unfavorable motherfucker. No. I'd rather be a standout. I am a standout. I am mad standoffish sometimes because I believe when you really got that shit, you can be standoffish when you are the talent. You ever see sometimes, like real talk, guys, let's really think about this. You ever see how sometimes, could you imagine, let's be honest, imagine being Nicki Minaj, get into everywhere that you are now, knowing that you wrote all your shit and that you that bitch. Of course you gonna be motherfucking arrogant. Of course I might be a little fucking late sometimes. This is not to make excuses or anything, but sometimes shit happens. When you are literally the thing that moves it, when Nicki go on tour around the world 4 eras, she is that object that moves all of that. I think y'all motherfuckers got that fucked up. I think you got it fucked up. She is the object that moves all of that. All of it. She gets the fans out. She does that. She does that. Fuck the playlist and motherfuckers get listen. We be focusing on people who got heavy playlists and they fans ain't even buying their music. Fucking selling hot sauce at fucking Popeyes now. Are you serious? You serious? It's like that's the popular thing now too. It's like, you know what I think it is? You know how like when you be signing up for a service and they got all these little check box like, oh, we can get your name, and it's just all about your name being in people's mouth. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's what I think it is at this point with certain people. They just want their name in your mouth. Get a Pepsi deal. Why you come? That's how I like how Doja is moving in regards to marketing herself. They have to team up to get it together to try to take digs at Nicki. They feel like, they need to be united to go against her. And the real talk of it all is that Armond really loves Nicki outside of that. I don't give a fuck what he's saying, what he presents on his platform. Armond really loves Nicki, and it's sad that I'm pretty sure he noticed that. He was you there with all them haters, even though he do some hate shit too, so I guess he mixed and blended in too. But it's like y'all all came together in the name of hate. Like, that shit is not cool. That's not cool. And that will forever be on your brain. It will forever be on your mind. It will forever be. So you got to think about it. Him coming up there today, when our mom was on that live today, 24 minutes, good. Because I felt like I kind of hit everything, but I just want to round some shit up until I hit 30 minutes. So, yo, why the fuck you keep calling me? So, I hate my fucking car company place, right? So they give you the grace period to like pay your shit until I think you get to the 19th of the month or some shit. But they will call you every day from the 1st. No, I'm about to pay my shit. Like, come on, leave me alone. I don't need no fucking reminder. This ain't no buy here, pay here shit. Like, I've been buy here. I had buy here, pay here before. Don't get it fucked up. But damn, y'all niggas call every day. So listen, with wrapping this shit up though, it's just like you really came back and got on live and talking about Nicki ain't got no content. She ain't doing this. She ain't doing that. The girl posts pictures all the time, share moments of her son. She just posted her son's birthday last week and all of that. Everyone was fulfilled. If you look at my channels, listen, I'm not even trying to be funny, but people are searching for it. Look at everybody's views when people post stuff. It's like people are searching for Nicki. She got content out here. She's moving. She's posting stuff for her fans. She just dropped a single in a video last week. She just did Instagram Live 2 times this week. I'm fed. I ain't one of them motherfuckers who's gonna get up there asking about music all the time. No. Them motherfuckers ask the same questions all the time. All the time. I would have loved for Cali to get up there and be like, when you gonna sign me? Like, you know, something different. Like, I ask the same questions. Like, you know what I'm saying? How's the baby? You know, does he cry a lot? You ain't ask no little questions. Does he cry a lot? Does he wake you up in the middle of the night? Those are questions that people really care about. And I don't think a lot of y'all really know what emotional intelligence is. Real talk. The girl just had a baby and you sitting in front of her asking about music. You know what I'm saying? I would have flipped that shit. You know what's so crazy? And I want you to connect this real quick with a thought of somebody who you've met along the way. You've ever been through something, or say you was going somewhere, right? And somebody just came up to you and they said, "Are you okay?" And you like, I don't understand what they're saying because I don't even understand why they know that I'm not okay. And they like, "Are you okay though?" And it's just like, just the fact that of everything going on, you could be in a party, say you in a party and everybody's having fun, but they could tell that you was not okay. It's like, you know what I'm saying? A lot of y'all don't know how to be a friend. Cause if I was on that motherfucking live, I'd be like, "How's the baby? Where's he at? You gonna bring him on camera?" Cause I was thinking that when I kept hearing him in the background, I'm like, is she gonna bring him on camera? Y'all motherfuckers asking about music. She just released a song and a video on Friday. I don't know what to say, man. And I apologize if these fries is fucking you up, but you know how fries are. You gotta eat them shits before they go cold. She does post more content. I don't understand that. Look at her Instagram. Look at the dates of everything that she posted. Look at her Twitter. I'm pretty sure a lot of her ops, they stay watching her likes and shit. Nicki is always around. She's around. Well, this is what I'm saying. It's not time for an album, no. So Jay said, I agree, she has been active lately. However, we haven't had an album. It's not time for the album with a proper rollout, alter egos, and high-class interviews, photo shoots since the, I think you're saying the pink print. But see, what you just said is not real to me because I feel like we still being fed. Number one, it's not album time, so we can't get the album right now. What I really loved that Nicki said on the live is that she said that she was tapping into some music that she felt like she did before, and I felt like that means that she's about to go back to her pop shit. I really hope that Nicki goes back on her pop shit. I really does. Because to be honest with you, when I wrote my song, like I was really thinking about her, like, you know what I'm saying, like that EDM, because that's the fun music. It might not be like, you know, what everybody is doing right now, but Nicki laced that shit, and it ain't a rap bitch who spit that shit over it like her. There's none. It's high energy. Like, you got to see her shows. She got different set lists that she do overseas and when she come in the United States. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's different. Nicki said that she not releasing anything until she gets her whole team organized and secure. You know what I read through Toya? Nicki basically said, if you could understand what she was saying, all that radio shit, everything is being situated. And you heard her, you seen her face? Nothing is moving until XYZ. Point blank. Don't let these people poison your mind and then you feel like you ain't got nothing. Nicki posts a lot. She just had a fucking baby. And again, look at these female rappers that they comparing her to. They're just on their first and second era. This is era 5, and we have so much. Nicki has given us, listen, if you want to be honest, just with her features alone, they outsell them. You know what I'm saying? Just with the extra shit outside of her album, she's already done more than them. She's impact. Let's take all her albums, or take all Nicki's albums out of the equation and just have mixtapes and features, right? She's still more iconic than them. She still made more waves. She still had better verses, better lyrics, a better overall artist, and a better look. Fuck out of here. We not having another era like before. Y'all clowns ain't gonna rush her, so y'all can jump bandwagon. I see right through these hating ass lames. Nah, let the holiday season come and let whoever's plans on releasing their shit come. You know what I'm saying? Let them come. $31 and her ungodly beauty. Let's talk about it. You know what? My mom, she hates rap, and I said this before on this channel. My mom really, she don't hate rap, but she listens to it when we play it. But my mother, she loves Moment for Life. That's her favorite Nicki song, and every time I play it, she'd be like, "Oh, I know it." And she'll do the blessed part. She'd be like, "I know this song," because, you know, that's when my nieces was babies. Like, you know, that's music that we've raised and grown up to. So when I hear my nieces talking about, "Oh, the night is still young," oh my God, it just brings back so many memories of when we used to be over. It's like, wow, these kids really do grow up with the music like we do. You know what I'm saying? Pound the Alarm and all of that. Like, it's eras. You got to think about it. Nicki has been here for a minute. You can't take that away. And motherfuckers really trying to clown her after partying with like some subpar ass, like, come on, man. Come on. Why don't people stay in Nicki's life? I don't know. You have to ask her that. Y'all not even streaming and supporting. Boys, I am. I got a whole playlist for it. My shit stays streaming. So when I left and I went out just a few minutes ago, I was playing that shit on my laptop, because I will be honest with you, when you streaming sometimes, it will get annoying. But when you have the luxury of having a laptop, and then you have like an iPad and you have a cell phone, you can just keep one thing playing. But one thing you don't want to do is, when you playing it on your iPad or your laptop or whatever, don't play it from your phone too, because you're gonna trip it up. Just let it rock out on one, so you still supporting. So I can't, you know what I'm saying? That doesn't apply to me, because I stay streaming. Only time I'm not streaming is like right now, because obviously I'm on here. But I know these Sun lines about to be crazy on Nicki Minaj, so she about to be making. I'm happy based on what she said. Listen, why just drop some shit because you want it? You know what I'm saying? None of these other female rappers. Cardi was supposed to have an album that came out in 20. What? It was supposed to come out in 19 or 20. When Cardi came out with Money and all of that shit, that was supposed to lead into an album, and it never materialized. It never did. So Nicki does enough. You know what I'm saying? I'm fulfilled. She's on era 5. She just had a baby. Her baby just turned 1 year old. You know what I'm saying? She just celebrated his birthday. She posted pictures, posted moments of when he was a newborn and all of that shit. I'm fulfilled. when you let these people dump that shit, it's because, and that's really sad, because it's like this the spirit of a person like that will want people to feel that way. Like when I tell you I don't feel like Cardi is talented, XYZ, that's just how I feel. But I don't ever be like, don't support her, or you not doing, nah. It's a difference. He's literally doing that because he sat up and he was at that party and took that picture in that driveway. That's why he doing that. Facts. But I'm happy that Nicki said on her live, because I read through the lines. I feel like she's gonna do some crazy pop shit on this new album. I hope she does, though. Cardi is just supported. You know what I'm saying? I don't never see him spitting no lyrics from Cardi like that he fully stand behind and support. I understand. It's, you know what it also is too? Let me say this before I get off. I really am about to get off within a minute. Keep this in mind. People also support who is more accessible. Keep that in mind. People support who is more accessible. If they can get in contact with you, if they could get you to respond, if they could have some sort of affiliation with you to use your name, yeah. Yeah. People like that. I want to say the last thing before I get out of here. Pay attention to what Armon is just like, oh, and Cardi B's not like this when he describes the characteristics of the person. Cardi B isn't critical of, if people say something, oh, because she needs your praise. She needs you. She needs that because she knows that she's not really talented. And somebody like her who will open up to you, you feel like, oh, she's a better person because she's the talent. She's the talent. You know what I'm saying? Nicki is the talent. She don't gotta be like, you know what I'm saying? Even though I personally feel like I would have asked her better questions, but she interviewed who she wanted to interview last night. You feel me? I also keep in mind what Nicki said, because keep in mind, she said this. When she was talking to that kid, she was just like, oh, what did she say? Are you messy, or are you on a gossip block? So that automatically let me know that she would nix me. So I don't really care about like anything like that, but because I never will want to change delivering the way that I deliver, just by being affiliated. I wouldn't want to stop being who I am just because, Nicki noticed me or some shit like that. So anyway, y'all, I'm about to get off this shit. Let me know what you think in the comments below. I personally feel like Armond should just still be on a high. You just was around, one of the #1 selling rap chicks in the game. You were at her birthday party. That should be something very close, personal. I feel like you should still be riding on a high, blasting Bodak Yellow, Cardi or Cardi, all that shit. You should be so enthralled with Cardi right now that this shit was like, oh, Nicki's just okay. But the thing is, you want to make her look so bad and want to make Nicki look like she's using gay men as an accessory and trying to like make her look bad in every way. And your spirit behind that is not pure. There's been a lot of things that you've been doing that's not been pure and it's been fucked up. And truthfully, when people, let me just tell you one thing too, and this is a true testament. Hold on. Fuck. I don't know why this shit don't work. I just bought this shit. All right. So this is a true testament, right? There's been certain people who've said things to me about like subscriber count and video views and shit like that, right? There's been people who said things like that to me. And I never responded back and would say how many subscribers I have or anything. And I promise you, out of the blue, my channel just started to grow. I don't know what fucking happened. I don't know what it was. And it made me realize that when I don't feed into people who do little attacks to me, I always will continue on and they will always remain where they at. You should have been had fucking female hip hop podcasts and did that shit. You should have did it. But if that was a little dig, my nigga, I don't care because I am the vessel of the formula that the people who do connect to me get it. You know what I'm saying? You can name anything you want to name it. But it's just like when people do little attacks, a person has never attacked me and never been like and been successful with getting me off kilter. They haven't been, because I'm telling you, with having just that connection and having a faith and a focus and being laser focused, it's funny to me because people who do shit like that, no, that's bitter. That's some Jason Lee shit where, you know, they did that shit to Kaya. You just trying to be funny, but that's not my lifeline. Just to let you know, that's not my lifeline. Like, I'm gonna be honest with you. I've been immensely blessed to be an entrepreneur full time for almost 2 years and being okay and just be like, am I going to make enough money today? And, you know, whatever I'm doing with my business. So it's just like when people do little, that's malicious to me. It's not malicious because it doesn't impact me because I bring forth what I bring forth. But you got to notice it though. It's something really twisted in a person like that, because I know for a fact that boy, listen, I know that was an attack. I know that you like Nicki and you going at her because of Cardi. And yeah. So listen, y'all have a blessed day. And Stream Boys by Nicki Minaj. Make sure you check out the community tab. I have a playlist on there. If you want Spotify, make sure that you follow the playlist, stream it. If you want Station Head, make sure that you go to Nicki Stream Team. Stream Boys by Nicki Minaj. Make sure that you know what's so crazy? We don't know what's going to pan out with how the debut is going to be next week, how Boys is going to be, but I feel like let's still keep going hard on Whole Lot of Money too, because Whole Lot of Money is already out there. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's all I got to say though. But yeah, I'm gonna holla at y'all later, and make sure you subscribe, like the video. I'm out.